after my shift's over. I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the ark. Go on through. Good evening, citizen. Watch your back in there.
Shadow's name? You came out of nowhere. You shouldn't be out here so late. They frown on that sort of thing.
Next week, I get to leave Mercuria for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait. I'm so sick of this shit.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs.
Something tied you over before tea. Midnight snack.
He's not doing a very good job of being inconspicuous, but maybe that's the idea.
What do you want?
I need to speak with the mole.
She's not expecting you.
She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Fine. But keep your hands where I can see 'em.
Azadi apostate not dead yet? I expect you'd be dead by now. If you live this long, you might even make it to my age, but I don't recommend it. When your bones ache each morning and you can barely hold your liquor anymore, you curse the gods for keeping you alive. You come to warn, Mole, then?
How did you know?
The Mole always know. Whispers travel on the wind and voices reverberates through the soil. There's word of raid happening. Of course no one know for sure. The Azadi usually stay out of Old Town, afraid to cause ruckus, upset the order of things, afraid of people rising up against them. Though times do change. Whether Azadi attack happen or not, Mole's prepared. Don't you worry about the Mole. Mole has burrows. Beside, it may be time to leave Mercuria altogether. Those infernal machines your people build make my fur stand on end. They crackle, they buzz. They are opposite of magic. Make Mole's head pound. Dunno what they're for and what'll happen when they're all done building them, but Mole don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Something's coming, Kian of the rebels. I smell it. I feel it in my whiskers. In my aching bones. Something unnatural. Something mean. There's no room in Mercuria for magic or for magicals. Not anymore. No. Whether Azadi attack is coming or not, it's time for the Mole to dig other burrows. Or perhaps return home to the birth burrow. Find an old familiar hole to sleep in. Sleep until this shadow has passed. Or until we're all of us dry bones beneath the soil. You may consider your warning delivered. This is the last you'll see of me. The last you see of the bander, the burrowers, the little ones who sing to the soil. My people, all gone. You tell your shepherd she's welcome to everything in my possession. All the weapons and food and medicine. All you need to keep fighting. Watch your hide, Kian of Clan Alvarne. These are dark times, and you're at the heart of it all. Well, why are you still here? Go! Go! May the soil be ever soft under your feet, Apostle. The fate of worlds falls on you now.
Table's always open, day and night.
Sandwiches! I've got tasty sandwiches!
From far away as a deer.
There aren't a lot of stalls open here. Maybe because it's late.
You look like
Maybe
the sort
business
of
is
man
slower
who'd
these days.
appreciate a savoury
Or
sandwich.
maybe the other vendors have
Meat,
been arrested.
veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be?
Early breakfast.
I'm not just the best sandwicher in town. I'm also the only sandwicher. They may be foreign and exotic, but take my word for it, sandwiches are here to stay.
So they tied you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
Pickled shrimp cheese, crispy bitterly, wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
Ready to perform sandwiching to your exact order.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
Sandwiches. I've got tasty
I've got the
sandwiches.
non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery. Exotic oil.
Pickled shrimp cheese.
She's
I learned the
sandwicher.
ancient craft of sandwiching
Practitioner of
from
the
a
ancient
wise
art of
old
sandwiching.
sandwicher.
and also
Unfortunately,
an alchemist,
he passed.
retired.
Contrary to popular opinion, sandwiches contain no sand, nor, indeed, witches. Try getting this lot to understand that, though. Vulgarians.
Tasty morsels.
You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be? I'm not just the best sandwicher in town. I'm also the only sandwicher. They may be foreign and exotic, but take my word for it, sandwiches are here to stay.
I've got eats from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer.
I learned the ancient craft of sandwiching from a wise old sandwicher. Unfortunately, he passed away, choked on an overboiled dung nut. But his craft lives on through me and my buttered breads. Contrary to popular opinion, sandwiches contain no sand, nor, indeed, witches. Try getting this lot to understand that, though. Vulgarians. You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be? I'm not just the best sandwicher in town. I'm also the only sandwicher. They may be foreign and exotic, but take my word for it, sandwiches are here to stay. I learned the ancient craft of sandwiching from a wise old sandwicher. Unfortunately, he passed away, choked on an overboiled dung nut. But his craft lives on through me and my buttered breads. Contrary to popular opinion, sandwiches contain no sand, nor, indeed, witches. Try getting this lot to understand that, though. Vulgarians. You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be?
Tasty morsels.
Mercurius foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching to your exact...
Something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast. I've got eats from across the Northlands. From
Sandwiches! I've got
In other
tasty
words, she makes
sandwiches.
sandwiches. And
I'm
fire
not
flowers,
just
apparently.
the best sandwicher
A strange
in town.
combination of
I'm
skills.
also the only sandwicher. They may be foreign and exotic, but take my word for it, sandwiches are here to stay.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs.
I learned the ancient craft of sandwiching from a wise old sandwicher. Unfortunately, he passed away, choked on an overboiled dung nut. But his craft lives on through me and my buttered breads.
something to tide you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast. I've got eats from across the Northlands. From far away
cured Elgin meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy bitter leaf, wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun. Contrary to popular opinion, sandwiches contain no sand, nor, indeed, witches. Try getting this lot to understand that, though. Vulgarians.
There are only a few vendors working tonight, and no one's dealing in magic. That's been banned, and anyone caught breaking the law ends up in Friar's Keep, or sent to the islands.
Mercurius foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching to your exact orders.
Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Sandwich. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
I've got eats from across the Northland.
You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies.
Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Are you lost? There are city maps everywhere. They should help you find your way around.
I've got the non-magical.
Of course, it's possible.
I used. Sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery. Exotic oils, foreign
I need to find a way to get him away from the door. I must distract that guard somehow. He's guarding the door to that house. This must be where that Azadi officer
There's
meets
official
his,
Azadi business going on
his
here.
girl.
You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Hey! Did you find that turncoat you were looking for?
I did not, but it was my fault. I identified the wrong man.
Oh. So our whole mission was a waste of time?
Certainly not. We'll get him eventually. And I got to see Honor Hilaris speak to his followers. That might be useful to us.
Good. Are you on another mission?
Perhaps. I'm sorry, boy, but I'm quite busy.
Let me help.
The boy might prove useful, but I don't know how yet. I won't put him in any more danger than absolutely necessary. The boy might... I won't put him in any more danger than absolutely necessary. The boy might prove useful, but I don't know how yet. I don't need help right now, but I'll let you know when I do.
Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do.
My table's always open, day and night.
Mark, what can I do for you, friend? Would you care for a tasty sandwich?
Your sign says sandwiches and fireflowers.
Ah, yes. Used to be I made the best fireflowers in Old Town. Spectacular things that lit up the night sky. Sparklers and illuminations, crackers and flyers. But no more, I'm afraid. Alchemy apparently falls under the definition of magic these days and is therefore strictly forbidden. I can make you a savoury sandwich, though. Guaranteed sand and witch free.
I'd like to buy one of your fireflowers.
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid. The Azadi have banned the use of illuminations, crackers, sparklers and flyers. Any and all alchemy.
How about the ingredients? I would only need some of your powders and...
My hands are tied, friend. Or at least they will be if I sell you any of my alchemic powders and potions. The orders are quite clear. There's to be no trade of any sort in magical items. In fact, I should probably clear away those chemicals later today. This place is flush with thieves and mendicants. Can I tempt you with a savoury sandwich? I'm the best sandwicher in all of Old Town. Also the only sandwicher in Old Town.
I have things to attend to. Even if I was hungry, those sandwiches sound dubious. But if it helps divert her attention... I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. Step right... Now, will that be on fried flatbread, steamed yeast bun, or a baked grain roll?
I really have no idea. I'm quite sure this is unimportant. What was that again? I really have no idea. Flat fried bread.
Bride flatbread coming... fried bread fed... Balance. Fried flatbread it is. Hey, what are you doing? I told you to stand... What are you doing, friend? Are you stealing from me? Surely you're no thief. A tall, strapping fellow like yourself. Hello again, friend. Hungry? Peckish? Hankering for a savoury sandwich?
I have things to attend to. I'll have one of your sandwiches.
Brilliant! Step right over here, friend, to my sandwiching table. Didn't I tell you to stand still and... Oh, good, you're back. Now, stay still while I prepare your sandwich. Now, meat. Today, I have a cured elguan, pickled saltwater snapjaw, and kitten carpaccio.
Kitten? We sometimes had boiled elguan in Friar's Keep. Kitten? How's the elguan?
Suspiciously tender. Thinly sliced, salted and cured for a minimum of 11 years. Melts in your mouth, it does. Eventually.
I'll likely regret it.
As long as you don't swallow for at least 7 minutes, you'll be perfectly fine. And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this. I can't be expected to Where did you go? It's very important that you stand right there while I'm sandwiching. It's a delicate craft, I'll have you know. You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something... feet. How about some fermented moon seeds with that?
Anything? Yes, please.
Splendid. Hey, what are you doing? I told you to stand. Ah, there you are. Once again, I'd like to remind you to stand still and not go gallivanting about while I'm engaged in the delicate craft of sandwiching.
Tasty morsels.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a...
Distracted. Yes, please.
Splendid. Didn't I tell you to stand still and not move? Oh, good, I can't be expected to perform adequate sandwich. Where did you go? It's very important that you stand right there while I'm sandwiching. It's a delicate craft, I'll have you know. You better be hungry, you better not be fed. The sandwich maker's knife is cutting up your bread. Sunny side gets cheese and the other one gets meat. A sandwich maker's craft is, something... Hey, what are you doing? I told you to stand right there.
Have you changed your mind? Do you want my help now?
You want to help?
Yeah.
Even if it's dangerous?
What do you think?
What do you know about fireworks?
You mean fire flowers? I know everything. My father makes backsheevan candles. Yes!
Ah, you're back. Did you want your sandwich or not?
I did. I do.
Come along now. The sandwiching is about to begin.
Tasty morsels.
And just a dash of this and a dash of that and some of this and a bit of that. A dash of pungent oxy topping, yes or no?
Anything? Yes, please.
Splendid.
Nibbles. Scrub. Tasty morsels.
Quickly, grab those ingredients.
Can do.
I've got eats from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer.
Right, here we are, as ordered. Mostly. I had to make a few alterations. Remember to chew well and don't swallow too soon. Also, if you feel any discomfort whatsoever, a spoonful of vinegar should do the trick. If not, please visit a physician post-haste.
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
You told me to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed.
You said your father taught you how to make fire flowers.
Well, sort of. He made backsheevan candles, and I watched him make them, but he never let me do it myself. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out, but I can give you instructions.
Fair enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy. First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.
My table's always open, day and night. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. sorcery.
This is the tube where all the alchemical ingredients go, in order to make a functioning Baksheevan candle.
For me? What's in it? It's not fish eggs, is it? I hate fish eggs. This is good. This is great. What is this? I don't care. It's awesome. Thank you. I haven't been this full since the last time Mum made me dinner.
Since your body needs, fully authorized and licensed, no sorcery. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery. My table's always open, day and night.
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy. All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right? You start with the fire powder at the bottom, and then the glowy balls on top until the tube is full. That looks okay. I'm not sure
Here you
how
go, boy.
well it's going to work.
Now don't light this
but
before I tell you
There's only
to.
one way to find... Oh, man! I'll be careful. I promise. I can't wait to see how this one burns.
My table's always open, day and night.
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes. Hey, hey! Check this out. Come and
Stop.
get me!
Come back here, you little shit. What in Shadow's name are you? Apostle! You're dead!
He won't hurt you again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
My head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tied to... Alvane. You're not dead. How in Shadow's name? I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your mouth. I need information.
What do you mean by that?
If you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat. The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me, and trust that he reveals the truth. He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain. I cannot. He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain. I can't. He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain.
Goddess, no. No! Ah!
I was the apostle. I brought pain to our enemies. In return, they confessed and converted, without fail. If I was trained to make the devout denounce their own gods, do you not think I can make a goddessless child molester reveal his secrets?
Please. Please, no more. I'll tell you everything I know. There will be a raid on the magic ghetto tonight, before sunup. Commander Vamon is leading the unit himself. They have a list. Magicals. Humans who've aided the Resistance. Suspected collaborators. It's a long list. They're planning to round up most of the Magicals. Take them to the islands. Some, they're just going to kill. Their families. Their homes. They'll be burnt to the ground. It's retaliation for what happened at the Keep. For the weapons shipment. Vamon wants everyone to know there will be consequences to the rebels' actions. That everyone will suffer because of the Resistance.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Please, don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you, I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us. Betray me, and the tower will know what you did. Even if they spare your life, I will find you, and I will make you pay.
Yes, yes! I swear on the first mountain. I won't speak a word of this. I'll give you all the information I come across, everything!
You'll return to this place every week to meet an agent of ours. Your guard will believe you still visit your girl.
Of course, Apostle. Thank you.
Shut up before I cut your tongue from your mouth. I'll release you now, but you'll stay here until your guard knocks on the door. We'll know the instant you break your oath. Where's the guard?
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung. He'll be busy for a while.
You did good, Bib.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
Wait. Shadow. Children.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's of little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion? Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then try not to act like one. Who else did he speak with?
The Warden's men.
You didn't take care of them.
What would you have me do? Assassinate every one of them?
And now the General has witnesses.
Second-hand and infidels. They will never be allowed to testify against Trueborn.
No, but their witness can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and, as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
And I will take responsibility. And action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then, no one
will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time for...
I'm as hard as Nigali steel. This is exactly the time.
I apologize for being late, but I have important...
Every minute wasted could mean lives lost. Anu, can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking. There's not even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart. Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening. Let's hope for their sake Anu's right, and there's no raid tonight.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman! Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman. She's a friend of Ulvik's, right? We can definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
He was with a child? That's sick.
And did you find him?
I did. They'll be coming into the ghetto from the north and the east, and they'll have a ship blocking all traffic in and out of Shady Quay. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
How did you get him to reveal all that?
I did what I had to do to make him speak. He was in no state to tell lies.
Did what you had... Wait, you tortured him? That's how you got the information? We don't do that! Do we?
I would have done the same.
Color me not surprised.
It sounds like your intelligence is to be trusted, Kian. We'll prepare for the raid, and I'll tell our people to abandon Old Town.
Where's the officer now?
I let him go. He might prove a valuable asset in the future.
Will he not simply go straight to his masters?
I have information that would lead to his execution. Should his commanders learn the truth, he'll keep his silence.
But you let a child molester walk free. Was that because he's one of yours? And because the Domari girl is just another filthy magical? I won't soon forget this insult, Azadi.
For what it's worth, Kian, I think you did the right thing. I mean, he deserves punishment for what he did to the girl, but to have a source inside the tower? This could change everything. Well, at least now we know what's happening tonight. So much for my sources. We've been waiting for a chance to show the Azadi we're not running scared. We have magic.
Potent magic.
Magic that goes boom! Big time. And maybe...
Maybe we can reduce their numbers. Blow a few of those dogs to their precious first mountain.
I just wish you hadn't tortured him. Some things are just not okay. But at least you let him live. That was definitely the right choice, even if Liko will never agree. Boy, he really doesn't like you, does he?
Who's there? You? However did you get here?